Pounders, welcome back. We're jumping on 15 minutes early because we jump into the Bulldog $75 single entry and we insta-fill it. So we're starting off the stream with the $75 Bulldog. Oh me, oh my. Single entry, 3,000 entrants. It's not going to pay you if you advance 2 out of 12 in the first round. It's not going to pay you if you advance week 15. The money, well, yeah, if you advance this week, the money starts in week 16 plus. So this is going to result in higher payouts for the top prizes, which in my math, you have about like a 3.3% chance if you have even odds. That is with no edges involved. But when you do hit the finals in a contest like this, with the money all being at the top, not min payouts happening, starting after, weeks 1 through 14, a lot more money at the top in a contest like this if you can push one through. So we did decide to sneak into the Bulldog $75 single entry near the end of the fill of the contest. Want to get as much information as possible before I did this one. It's just funny that we 12 out of 12'd it. So we did have to jump on early. Yeah, we're doing them all, Ben. We're leaving no stone unturned. It looks like we're gonna get a AJ Brown share. Ooh. I could already sense the Jalen Hurts AJ Brown stack in this single entry $75 tourney. Whoa. We like it. We see Brees go off at 5 here. And the finals in this is tiny. It's a 20C final. You get in a G note if you make the finals, and boy, does it climb. It climbs each spot. You start hitting the big bucks in the top 5 tops. I mean, even this starts going up 1,000 after 7th place. And then 5,000. Man, this would be a beautiful one to make the finals. This would be an absolute crazy sweat. Crazy sweat. I love the tournaments with the smaller finals. We're in the Dalmatian finals last year. That was the $101 entry. 40-team final that we came in 4th in. And my God, does the prizes just, they fluctuate, boys. Okay, AJ Brown and Marv. Yep, we're doing it. Let's go. We get Marv at 16, maybe get even a little different, which, you're not overly worried about in the finals, but could it benefit us in one of these advanced rounds? That's where I want Marv. I want Marv for those weeks. Smart to wait to do the Bulldog. I wasn't even sure if I was going to do it, but if I was going to, it was going to be spontaneous and at the end. And we 12 out of 12'd it, so I had to start the stream early. Want you guys to see the whole thing. All right, now let's rip some tunes because we got it. We need all the vibes. We need all the vibes for this draft. I like the way it started. What do we feel? A little lo-fi, little lo-fi. Lo-fi doesn't miss. DK goes off at 19. Ugh. It's tough because you can get him at 30 in a lot of rooms. I'd say like 35% of the time you're getting DK at 30. So we'll see who he brings in here. Basically getting 2 players in the same range can get you different. But this is the Go Get Your Guys tournament, so we won't judge. We're not judging until we see this 3rd round pick, though. Then we're allowed to. Alex Mack in the house. What's up, Fanspeak Network? If you guys haven't already checked out their content, nothing but quality over there. Ben Pepitone saying get in here first. Smooth Criminal dropping the spoons. Appreciate you guys. We are on the road to 2K subs for that 24-hour live stream we're hoping to do in mid to late August. So if you want to see that, you want us to go through the test of the 24-hour live stream, 24 guests, make sure you're subbing below. And all the engagement helps. The likes, the comments. I see all you guys. I appreciate all of it. Connor in the house. GM. Yeah, we got the Sunday scaries. So when in doubt, just go rip a draft. Tyreek, Neighbors, and Devonta Smith is a nice start. Nothing different, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. Brees, Olave, Kyron, Jamar, Devontae Adams, Derrick Henry. See what comes back to us. Logan in the house. What's up, dude? And Meat. Guys that just joined us, we're doing the $75 Bulldog. It's almost full. It's almost full. Is CEH back to being an okay click in the 18th round? Since Andy Reid said CEH can take over some of those duties. Is he back? We're not getting any falling values to us, but I say we just go... He goes Pittman. Is this where we leverage our exposure on Diggs and Tank Dell? I mean, we've been taking Tank Dell since he was at 45, and we faded Diggs since he was at the 1-2 turn. They're touching each other now. Let's bring in Diggs here. We're gonna have end of season upside anyways with Marv, and we're gonna be looking to bring in Jalen Hurts here. We'll be looking to bring in Jalen Hurts for this stack. May as well. May as well. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. It's a fun contest, but you do have to know, like, this won't be for everyone's bankroll, especially because you're going to hit the money like once out of every 33, every 32 times. It's not going to pay you after the 2 out of 12 advance, and then you have to advance out of week 15 to week 16 to hit the money. So it won't be for everyone's bankroll. Ooh, Mahomes goes at 39. I do sort of find it interesting to go Josh Allen with AJ Brown as well, especially in a 20-seat final. But we're already making this bet, so let's just do this. But like thinking through that, it's not crazy to go Josh Allen and AJ Brown. You could still have like a 22-point game from AJ Brown, where maybe Jalen Hurts doesn't get the rushing touchdown that game, and then Josh Allen spreads the ball, and I mean, you can get his pieces later anyways. So I'm not completely opposed to mixing those two up. Let me turn on my fan real quick. It's an absolute steamer today. And with it being a steamer, we somehow chose hot coffee to drink. We are not well. Nico, Michael Pittman, and Zay Flowers. Interesting. Amari Cooper off the board at 44. Oh, dear. Do we get a Dallas piece like Ferguson? Could be. And again, like, you were basically playing this like a cash game. A 20-seat final. Grab the best players, especially that you think are values in that range, and play this like a value-based tournament. Play it more like a cash game. But 2 out of 10 advance, 2 out of 10 advance. Take a little bit of luck. We'll take a little bit of luck. Johnny in the house. What's up, dude? Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. We still have one Rottweiler to rip as well. That is the 4 max $25 tournament. We have one of those. That's 20-second clocks. It's so hard to go back to 30-second clocks after doing 20. And if you have the overlay, you know that it's not hard to find a super well correlated team with week 16 minis, week 17. It honestly gives you an even bigger advantage in those 20-second rooms if you have the Bestball overlay. A little more EV for the boys if you could even get any more. Link is in the comments there. We're just going to insta-click Mark Andrews. Please. It's Andrews or Rice. All right. They're going to give us Mark Andrews at 57. We're going to take Mark Andrews at 57. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Also wouldn't have minded Rice and then going like George Kittle or Pitts. Would have been fine with that. Now maybe we don't get a receiver we like falling to us and we go RB. And then potentially we go receiver at 81. You're basically hoping one of Samuel and Addison are still there if that's the case. And if one is there, I'm okay with going RB here. So let's see what we do. Let's see what they give us. What's the room going to give us? What's the room going to give us? Or do we go RB in that range? Oh, this is also 20-second clocks. Love that. Also don't mind Godwin here. It's Godwin or Deontay. Let's go Godwin. If we do bring in a Dallas piece, we'll have a little extra for week 16 and week 17. Week 16 against Tampa Bay, week 17 against Philly. Love Deontay Johnson this year, though. Love Deontay Johnson this year. Well, let's see. We're not going to get hit by the wide receiver cliff. Let's just bring in Godwin, a couple picks after ADP, and then we can always go RB in that range that comes back to us. We can always go RB here rather than praying that, you know, Addison is still there. And Addison's a fun click too. You don't care about weeks 1 through 3. We might still go Addison here. We might still go Addison here. Really target that end of season upside, especially when you need it. 2 out of 10 advance, both week 15 and 16. You're getting a guy that we saw belongs around pick 64. So you're getting him at quite a little discount, about 2 rounds, just under. And we can support it. Also important. But yeah, we have options. We can catch up at RB. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Jeremy, we're going to be doing the Rottweiler next. Yeah, we'll do that next. We'll do that next. I gotta change the thumbnail now because I didn't expect the Bulldog to be at like the perfect 11 out of 12 when we clicked enter. And I wasn't even sure if we were going to fill it on stream. So being the guy I am, I don't clickbait it. Kinda. I don't clickbait the Bulldog, and maybe I should have because it happened. Quick little thummy update. No big deal. No big deal. The production team, aka me, behind the scenes. Lad at 71, JSN, Rome at 72. I like doing this in these single entries, going CMC, Lamar. It's kind of chalk, but whatever. 48 for George Pickens with Lamar. Whoa. Whoa. Easy. Easy, guys. And we give him Rome at 72. And he's got 3 RBs. Holy shit. Talk about, like, pushing receiver and just winning. What the... That's so strong. We need the one spot to mess up. This could have been the trap pick. Going CMC and Barkley and then brings in Kamara. I don't know if I'm doing that ever. This guy goes through receivers and then... Let's see. Addison's still on the board? Addison's still there. What do we want to do here, boys? What do we want to do? If we... No, we can't go Ferg. We have Mark Andrews. We have Mark Andrews. Chill. 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 Dubbing bad. Let's bring in Coleman here. And then I want to go RB. I want to go RB. Just keep pissing. Just keep pissing. AJ Brown, Marvin Harrison, Diggs, Godwin, and Coleman, the upside rookie, the what if click. A lot of this Coleman shares are going to be on the Josh Allen team too. So that could get us different. Might just be what you need. That's what all the cool kids are saying. I'm going to turn this to green. The changing the thumbnail on the fly in the 20-second rooms while doing the $75 single entry Bulldog. Hashtag do not recommend. Ooh. Man, I have so much Najee. Can someone click Najee for me? Fuck, we're just gonna have a ton of Najee this year. Oh shit. We have a ton of Najee. It just seems like a good advance rate team though. We're gonna double tap RB most likely at 105, 112. That's what the Godwin Keon Coleman clicks allow us to do as well. Catch up at RB in a range that we want to be clicking RB. So we'll see if our hashtag guys come back to us. The multitask is real. ER7, head of PR of the Pound, says, like the video. Pounders, appreciate you, my man. Pepitone, same thing. Dude, they're running. They're in the running for the top spot. The top spot. You clickbait in SOP. I've been there. I've been there. It's a dirty place to go. It's a dirty place to go. But yeah, we're not leaving any tournament undrafted, boys. We almost did it. We're going to leave the Mastiff undrafted, but that's just because of payouts. Honestly, not even because of the entry fee. Like, I could find people to split it with me. It's just like 1K to win 20K against 204 entry. It's just stupid. Not the biggest fan of the payout structure for that one. But it's okay. Can't hit them all. You can't hit them all, and you can't make everyone happy. If you guys want to say you won a contest, that is the one to enter because there's like 200 people in it. Doesn't even count. Oh, Dak goes to the CMC team. He thought he could push Dak. Instead, he goes Love with Reed. So at least he had that backup plan, but feels bad. Feels bad to go DeAndre Swift instead of Dak there with Lamb, in my opinion. But maybe he gets a little unique. I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough sell. It's a tough sell. All right, let's update the thummy here. Let's update the thummy. It's that easy. Chase Brown off the board. Yeah, I guess he wasn't going to make it back to us. That was kind of the hope. But it's okay. Doesn't even count. You think you're cool because you won a 12-person contest? Do that every year in redraft. Damn, smash the like, bang the bell is still one of the hottest promos out there. Bang the bell is key. All right, let's drop. We have 100 people watching, counting the Twitter machine. We're going to give everyone until our pick 112, and we're going to drop a YouTube membership to the subscribers in the live chat. This is B-Rob here, like, every single day. Wanted Spears on the way back around, so kind of scary that we're not going to get... We're hoping for 2 of these 3, like, praying to some extent for 2 of these 3. Yeah, we're going to do a little giveaway to the listeners in the YouTube. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're not getting them. Shit. We're going to have to... Is it Zeke? Is it Zeke? It might be. Shaheed dealing with a little hammy. I'm also just sprinkling him in. We're at 5% Shaheed post NFL draft. It could be the Cooks. Shaheed off. Do we want to go? We have Goddard there too. Definitely get to stop it too. If Njoku's there, like, I think that's pretty easy to click, and we'll try to recover at RB. We're pretty strong at receiver. We'll give everyone a chance to log into their YouTube account from the Twitter machine, and we're going to be doing a giveaway right after this pick. Drop the spoons. Okay. Zeke is there. We should be leaning into Mark Andrews, but why is this so tempting? Why is this so tempting? Let's just win the tight end position by a shit ton of points. Let's win the tight end position by a shit ton of points. Maybe we go RB. We have to go receiver. We're hoping basically for one of Polk or Josh Downs to come back to us at 129, 136. That's the hope. All right, let's drop the Memby. We just got spicy with it there. We just got absolutely spicy with it for no reason at all. Did we want another Zeke share? Like on a $75 single entry? Just for some reason I didn't. Good luck to everyone in the live stream. Going once, going twice. Payment declined. No, I'm just kidding. Could have been. Johnny gets the dub. Spoons for you, my friend. We're going to try to scoop some value on the way back around. We'll see what comes back to us. We get this run at QB, which is beautiful. Take all the QBs, please. I've seen a fall on Corum. Like, been getting him at around 130 the last 2 days. Yeah, Johnny hits the comment as the membership was released. Some sort of like algorithm hack there. Jake dropping the spoon for him. Some sort of algorithm hack there, and he gets the Memby. Crazy. Gets it on the yeehaw. All right, Zeke off at 122. AD, Cooks. My ranks are so much better than Underdogs. ADPs. All right. One of... Oh, Polk's off. One of these two. We can just turn off tight end, basically. We could basically turn off QB as well. I don't care if we end up with, like, Baker Mayfield as QB2. Maybe even Deshaun Watson as QB2 would be real fun. Real fun. I do have a... Come on. Don't make us go Judy. Don't make us go Judy. Don't do it. We want Charbonnet too. So we're in a pickle stickle. Let's look at my ranks. We have Downs and Sharbs there. There's a chance that Sharbs comes back. I like Downs here. I just like Downs here a lot. Now we pray. But we have options. My goodness. This is how you risk it for the biscuit, boys. This is how you risk it for the biscuit. This is a $50,000 team in the making. Crazy. Right on the live stream. Come on, Zach. This guy's got 100 running backs. This guy's got 2. But this guy's an Austin Eckler slappy, like, all day long. This guy's an Eckler slappy. If he doesn't go Eckler, maybe we do. He goes Ty Chandler. So we get both players we want. We're going Sharps. We haven't been clicking Eckler all year. We're not doing it now. We're not starting now. Oh dear. Happy. happy. We get both guys we wanted on the turn. We definitely wanted Downs there, though. I'm okay with risking it at RB. Receiver starts to fall off so quick. Like, if we get stuck here, Downs goes here, we probably go Sharp and then see who comes back to us at receiver. Maybe we double tap RB if that's the case. Skip this range and then come back and try to get Douglas, Burton, Michael Wilson, some of these guys, but my God. Josh Downs also just getting good news after good news after good news every single day in camp. And then you have AD like sharing 1 snaps with Alec Pierce, which is expected. It's expected. These rookies, they always tend to start behind the vets. So there's no way. There's no way Mr. Cardio Alec Pierce is keeping AD on the bench all season. And I'm not even an AD truther. I'm just talking like realism. Yeah, this is 100% hardcore facts. If you guys are best ballers, if you guys like football, actually we have all sports. We have people cashing in golf. We have people cashing in MLB and NBA. Jump in the Discord. There's a place for you. It's where we all draft off stream. Dobbins at 142 is hot and spicy. We got a Dobbins truther in here, that's for sure. Alec Pierce, our previous hero that never came. That man, no one played more snaps than Alec Pierce and not touched the ball. There's like the amount of snap to touch the ball ratio was so incredibly low for how many snaps that man played. Disgusting. Disgusting. Jesus. Can't even read that comment out loud. Oh man. Let's give out we need another mod. We need another mod in here. We're gonna have we're gonna have a combine for our mods. A little tryout. Jalen Wright. Austin Eckler goes at 149. If he came back to us, that would have been insta-click. Here's my ranks. Here's Underdogs. I think we're just going RB here. AJ Brown, Harrison, Diggs, Godwin, Coleman, Downs is sick. Andrews and Njoku sick. Jalen Hurts sick. Let's just go RB. Let's catch up at RB. Let's get some more touches here, boys. Get some more touches. Chuba Hubbard going to have a pretty large role to start the season, and then obviously his upside is just with the potential re-injury to the rookie Jonathan Brooks. Logan saying, dang, only 31 likes, 64 people watching. Got to get the likes up, boys. Yeah, we did the $75 entry, single entry tournament for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this sort of mid-stakes contest, and we will be doing some high stakes. I plan on doing a $500 draft. If we could do the 24-hour live stream, 2K subs to get there to make that dream come true. Maybe my nightmare. I haven't figured out what it is yet. Deshaun Watson goes. He would have been another player to think about here to pair with Njoku. 2 QBs probably be very strong there. We have Baker on the board. Let's forget ADP and just stick to our takes here. I think we catch up nicely at RB. We probably still need a 6th, but 2, 6, 8, 2. This could probably be 2, 7, 7, 2, and that's going to be really fun to have 7 RBs in this room. I don't really see this receiver room needing 2 more, so I think it ends up being, and we're strong, very strong at tight end. So I'm really happy with how this team's come out so far. I would say we would need another running back over receiver, but again, draft like you're right. You could tickle me into an 8th receiver on this team, I guess. But we're gonna get McMillan on the way back around, and we're just gonna be very happy, unless he already went it. There's no way he went at 161. That's close to where we have him ranked. We have him ranked at 170. The dude is still. Every time I bump him up in the ranks, he keeps rising. We're at 24% McMillan, though. He was our favorite 18th round click, so we got ahead of that ADP bump so quick. Logan knows algo, dude. You have to massage. You literally have to massage the algorithm at all times. It's like your dog, right? Like you stop rubbing your dog's back and just like looks at you like, what are you doing? Like, I didn't tell you to stop. Oh, shit. Hot take. Miles Sanders would be a camp cut and end up back in Philly as Saquon's backup. And then steal 7 touchdowns from him. Just kidding. Cam's just going off today. Cam's just going off. We're going to be doing a Rottweiler after this draft as well. But the setup of this is so interesting. You probably do need a bigger bankroll to do this, which, you know, we have so much invested this season already. It was like, what? Who cares? Like, what's $75? But about a 3.4% chance to get into the money here without any edge calculated. This could be a boring Baker click from us to pair with Godwin, or we just say, give us. I like Drake May, but with Hurts, it's a little tricky. I don't mind Derek Carr, to be honest. We'll just use him as like an advance rate click. Douglas off the board at 173 is criminal. Bryce Young goes. That makes me think we should be. Let's go Baker here. Pair him with Godwin. Looks like QBs are starting to fly off too. So is there a chance that we don't go Baker here? Baker and Carr both go off the board. We're probably not feeling too good if that happens. So yeah, I think he could get into the middle range. But is Leggett going to step up? Is Mingo going to step up? Like, there's still so many holes. Yeah, back-to-back touchdown days from Jatavian Sanders, which I think is probably one of the better tight ends at the end that's not being drafted. We're at 7%. Our Colby Parkinson's definitely ranked now. We're probably at like 2 to 3%. Drafting a ton of Colby Parkinson in the Eliminator, so maybe that's why. I like Estimate here. I like Rashawn Johnson. One of these two looks like we're going to get. I'm tempted to just push Rashawn Johnson. Let's go Robinson here. Pick 184. We get a little slide on him. I'm not taking him at ADP. Obviously, his upside is with an injury. Most likely, we're thinking it would be to Kupp just due to age. Let's go Demarcus Robinson. Interesting one-off click here from us. And I think this allows us to stop at 7 pretty comfortably. Also, a little way to leverage maybe if he sneaks one of those touchdowns at the end. Or if he gets 2, that'd be crazy. The chances of that are just so incredibly thin. Let's go Demarcus Robinson here. We should be able to double-click RB on the way back around, and the amount of RBs that are going to come back to us. Will Shipley... This could just be like a ping-pong option. Maybe Shipley gets 2 touchdowns week 16. Advance a low advance rate Jalen Hurts. Something random like that. Betting on an offense more so than just one of the players. 2 of these guys and we're pretty happy. And this is probably, this looks like it's in order to me as well. Tyrone Tracy scares me. CEH getting some positive news. Cam Maker's getting some run too. I guess looking pretty good. Do we go Trey Sermon in this? Trey Sermon's an option. How many 14s do we have? 1, 2. Charbonnet, Hubbard, and Harris. That's probably fine. For bye week 14. It's probably fine. Estimate off the board. Oh, we are spicing it up. We are spicing it up. If we didn't go to Marcus Robinson there and we go Estimate, receivers we could be looking at is like a late Tolbert would be a fun option for this bring back. And it would have been a week 16 correlated. This would have been correlated with both our QBs, as you can see with the underline. Provided to you by bestballoverlay.com. Promo code Pounders, all caps, to take it from $30 a month to $20. The cheapest overlay out there. And I'm curious. AJ Brown, Marvin Harrison. I feel like we don't have many of those combinations. Let's just put it to all combinations. AJ Brown and Marv. 4 teams out of a shit ton. Out of 390. Give us RJ here, boy. RJ or Braylon Allen both feel pretty good. Not going to lie. He goes Braylon Allen. We'll take Rashawn Johnson. 40% Will Shipley pre-draft. Well, he was being drafted. He was being drafted in like the 180s. But yeah, hell yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Dude had just a good amount of wiggle in his tape. If you guys watch his tape, it's nice. McMillan, I really want McMillan, but he goes super early. He went at 161. I don't mind going Antonio Gibson there. All right. AJ Brown, Marvin Harrison, Diggs, Godwin, Coleman, Downs, DeMarcus Robinson, Najee, Brian Robinson, Zach Charbonnet is RB3, Chuba Hubbard, Antonio Gibson, and Rashawn. Do you guys like a 7th RB here or an 8th receiver? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 receivers to Coleman. I guess you could argue for the receiver. Javon Baker's gone, I believe. But Devontae Walker's someone that interests me. We'll have a mini with Diggs there. 7th halfback. You're sick. Let's go Tolbert. Let's go Tolbert. I think you can go either way. I think we can very much lean into this group of RBs. And I could see this hitting pretty easily. Let's get the guy that we have week 16 and week 17 correlation with. 2 of the higher point totals in the playoffs as well. Tampa Bay Dome game. That's that little emoji you're seeing right there. 46.5 point total and then 47 against Philly. Just double correlated. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, McMillan belongs. With that camp news, I would be willing to draft McMillan. Now, Douglas fell in this room for... He went way too far. He went way too far. But McMillan, I'm probably drafting all the way up to like Ricky Pearsall's range. How'd it turn out? This is the $75 Bulldog. Single entry. You get one chance. One shot. Eminem style. Jalen Hurts and Baker Mayfield. Little value on Bake. Najee, Brian Robinson Jr., Zach Charbonnet, Chuba Hubbard, Antonio Gibson, Rashawn Johnson. A.J. Brown, Marvin Harrison, Diggs, Godwin. We get the stack with Brown and Godwin. Coleman, Downs, DeMarcus Robinson, Jalen Tolbert, and we're very strong at tight end with Andrews and Njoku. I mean, it seems like a pretty good advance rate team, as well as correlated for the playoffs to get us through those weeks. We did sneak into that draft. We were 12 out of 12 when 15 minutes before the live stream started, so we hopped on a little early, and that room did seem a little softer with no pounders in there. So I'm curious what we get when we do our last Rottweiler here in the live stream. Waiting on 6. Oh, dear God. Will be a little tighter competition. But this contest is 44% full. This is a 4 entry max contest. 2 out of 12, 2 out of 10, 2 out of 10. Very similar to the Bulldog, except a 90 seat final instead of 20. Nice contest though. Again, very high payments at the top. You're not getting paid out for your min cash at 2 out of 12. You have to advance out of week 15 to week 16, and we get pick 10. Hit him with the gritty! Mike in the house. Mike in the house at the 1 spot. Logan at 4. OJ Simpson, I want to say, is a pounder at 5. Quad at 8. I want to say is a pounder, and us at 10. Let me know if you guys snuck in here where you're drafting from so we can review your team. If you don't reveal yourself, that's it. You don't get your team reviewed. That's it. You want to stay in the shadows? You think you sneaky? Captain Massimo, what's up, dude? All right. What are we at? Maybe we'll do another giveaway. We're feeling like Santa Claus right now. Feeling like Santa Claus. Ooh, 1859 Sub-a-Dubbas. Quads in here. Lurking. We get 3 more subs. We'll drop another giveaway to the subscribers in the live stream on the YouTube machine. Jeremy says he missed it. It was +6, bruh. Roof and Man's here at 7. What's up, Roof? Chase goes at 4. Give us... We're gonna ask, not a big favor. We just want like a Monra at 10. We want a Monra at 10. Oh, James. Why couldn't we be just a little closer to the front of the board? I hate the 10 spot. I hate the 10 spot. Just pour coffee all over us. Not in a dirty way. Or is it? All right. We're going Garrett Wilson. Holy smokes. How far do we think he rises? It doesn't even really matter. It's not like he's fallen that far. He's fallen like 4 spots. So. Small final. Let's just make this... Let's mix in Gibbs here. You get Gibbs at 15. We'll take Gibbs at 15. I'm interested to see where they put him out. If he's gonna play some of that like third wide receiver role, where it's kind of up for grabs. We're assuming it's Khalif Raymond right now, but I think they're gonna set him up wide on some of these plays. So it's gonna be interesting how they use Gibbs this year. Also having Demont, but Gibbs we like a little better, obviously in full point PPR. I'm gonna take him when he slides to around 15 is where I've been mixing him in. I've also been mixing in the Gibbs, Debo, the Gibbs, Ayuk. So that's where a lot of our exposure comes from. It's probably in those bigger contests. Not so much in these contests where it's going to be played a little more like a cash game, but I still want to mix him in when he falls. Now, boy, we went full Who went full go with the coffee? Who went full go? Gibbs and Wilson. It's going to be... So when we do this, though, just... I note that, like, it is tougher now for me to bring in Josh Allen on this Garrett Wilson team. When he falls back at, like, 34, 39. It does kind of force us into a box where we should be double-tapping receiver to catch back up. But with Mike in this lobby, it does change shit. It does change shit. Jesus. I can't yet. I can't yet. Gritty brings in Henry with the lamb. And he brings in Hurts. Brings in Hurts. Who does fall to 48. And you can get this combo in the 2 spot too. So you do see Hurts fall to 47 in some rooms. I'd say about 18, 20% of the time. We have a lot of Hurts with Smith. Kind of the proof that he does fall back to that 1-2 turn. We have 9 teams. Neighbors off at 29. But what this will do is now, even on those teams that do get Hurts to fall back here, you're getting 2 other positional players in that same range. So either way, it's gonna be different. But Justin Jefferson, Waddle, and DK. St. Brown said he'll buy Gibbs anything he wants if he gets 1,000 rushing yards or 1,000 receiving. Gibbs gonna try for a free house. Why stop there? Fuck us. Are we just going to get weird with this one? Kyron at 34. Are we just going to get weird with this one? That's what I'm sensing. I'm sensing some weirdness. We do... I don't know if these guys are in... I want to say this dude is a pounder. Can't give away too much. Can't give away too much. We see Mahomes go at 36. Already this room is pricing up QBs. Just something to note. Again, this probably should have been a receiver knowing that Gritty's going to pull up QBs, but a second team doing it is interesting. Yeah. Oh, he goes McBride here? Okay, so he's going for that double with Kyler potentially, but why would you do that if you're bringing in Mahomes? That's a head scratcher. I like Tank Dell here at 39. I also like Cooper, Pickens. Let's bring in Tank. Dudes, get the spoons out. Like get the spoons out. Crazy, crazy. Gibbs at 15, Kyron at 34, and Dell at 39. I can guarantee you I don't have a single one of these combinations. I can guarantee it. Even Gibbs with Kyron. I don't have a single Gibbs and Kyron team. Now, I'm not drafting a ton of Kyron, so it's not overly surprising. Gibbs and Tank Dell, we have 6. How about with Wilson? 2. So this is the 3rd, but we get different with that with the Kyron pick. This is interesting. This is interesting. Now, can we survive? Can we survive the wide receiver avalanche? We should be able to. A lot of teams mixing it up in this pod. A lot of teams mixing it up. Which allows us to scoop a falling Tank Dell. But I'm good with Tank Dell here. I'm good with Pickens. I'm good with Amari Cooper. That's why we do go Kyron there, the fallen Kyron. Ty, bro, my God. Tyler just got off an electric stream over at Fantasy Sanctuary. Drops 5 to the pound. I appreciate you, brother. My goodness. The Snowman wins one. Jason, Pat Joyce, Playmaker, Jordan. Congrats. New YouTube spoons. Also scooping values. Get the big spoon out. Get the wooden spoon. The one Nana uses for her gravy. What are your favorite draft positions this year? Best looking teams from which spot? You know, to start the year, like, the back of the draft wasn't that bad. Like 10, 11, 12. And then these receivers get pushed up. And some of these rookie receivers now go a little later with BTJ, Keon Coleman. So that benefits the 1 spot. It really does feel like 1 and 2 are very strong again this year. But I didn't mind 10, 11, 12 to start the season. Yeah, Gritty bringing up A-Rich and Mark Andrews. We're not overly surprised to see this. That's why if we were in a better position to go Josh Allen, it is going to benefit you in this room more so than it would others. But now we're in our own space now. We're in our own space. We have to catch up at receiver. Keenan Allen off the board. See you later. Hollywood Browns up next. Ridley would have been nice. We do get this week 16 mini between Garrett Wilson and Kyron, which is kind of cool. Reed off the board, which I'm okay with. Do they let us cook? We're going to go Godwin first. Here. Interested to see. Okay, Rome goes off at 59. That was our coin flip. Would have gone Rome on the way back around. Okay, now everyone's pissing. Everyone, like, put it away. Stop it. Don't do it. Okay. I'm okay with Deontay Johnson here, too. Like, let's play. Let's play ball. We catch up. What Deontay Johnson and Godwin are going to allow us to do is take some higher upside players at the middle rounds, the end of drafts. So this definitely gives us some flexibility. Expecting both of these guys to get a good amount of targets for their offense this year. Big spoon season. Yeah, you got to check out Tyler's Best Ball breakfast today, or brunch. Absolute beautiful stream. Always electric. And our stream from yesterday was insanity with Tyler, Emo Cowboy, and Best Ball Guy. That stream was absolutely electrifying. But we have 158 viewers watching. We're going to be dropping another YouTube membership in 2 subscribers. 2 subscribers are going to drop a free YouTube membership to the viewers, the subscribers in the YouTube live chat. So if you guys are enjoying the content, hit the like. Help us get to the 24-hour live stream with 2K subs before NFL kickoff. And we'll make it the best stream you've ever seen. Just join the Discord. My God. The Discord is better than the YouTube channel. So if you enjoy the YouTube channel, you guys will love the Discord. It is Best Ball and just NFL Playground. The link is in the chat. Link is in the description. D-Monk was off a little early at 69er. Najee pulled up with Stevenson. We're seeing this hero wide receiver build, which is common for Mike here. He's very confident in those middle and late rounds at receiver. Yeah. A-Rod says facts about the Discord. We take this detour double RB. We catch up at receiver. I still would like... Lad would have been sick. Ooh, you guys want the Goodell towel giveaway? We'll give away 3 towels on the 24-hour live stream. 1 every 8 hours. We'll give away 3 towels. Oh, we'll have a ton of giveaways. We're going to be giving away Best Ball Overlay, probably a month free or maybe even more than that. Got to figure out. We'll have a few giveaways for the Overlay too for the Battle Royales, which we're also going to have an extension for. It's going to show you the weather. It's going to show you the game totals. And the weather dynamically updates. And this is CJ Stroud for us. We get Stroud at a falling value where other people are pricing up QBs. We love it. And one of these guys should be going... I think this guy is forced into going Kyler here. So another guy going 2 elite QBs is going to help the Stroud pick as well. Just be a little stronger. One of these should be Kyler. Like, you have the double stack with Marv and McBride. You kind of fucked yourself into that. That's why I'm questioning. If he doesn't do it, it's weird. It's so weird if he doesn't do it. Like, why would you go Mahomes? Tarn. What are we doing? And then this guy goes Kyler. My brain is just broken. My brain is broken. Curtis Samuel's interesting. Little week 17 mini with Garrett Wilson. Let's bring in Kurt Sam here. Someone that is going to have his spike weeks, so it's good that we have someone like Godwin, Deontay Johnson ahead of him. I like it. We catch back up a receiver. The other one on the board is Bowers. That was catching my eye, but small chance that he makes it back to us at 106. One subby away from the giveaway. Must be nice getting Stroud. I took Nico Diggs. Oh. Dude, these rooms in August are like, they're punishing. If you have that double stack with Stroud, you basically have to take Stroud, in this range of 63, 64. Unless you can guarantee it's a sharp room, I will test my luck in rooms like this where there are a ton of badges and it works out. Other thing is like higher stakes contests is where you could do that. Yeah, we would have liked one of Bowers or Njoku to come back to us. That's why we do push tight end there. Doesn't work. It's okay. D-Hop goes off at 91. D-Hop would have been a beautiful pick for Gritty, but he's still so confident. He said, F the wide receiver position. I don't see anyone I like. I can't do it. He's a bigger man than me. Stroud at 82 feels really good in this contest, though. And we get it with Dell. Maybe we bring in like a Likely at the end. Leverage the Andrews teams. Something fun like that. Remember Dobbs getting back-to-back touchdowns today in the red zone practice. Dobbs is someone I'm trying to add a lot of in August right now. Was hoping you let Stroud come back to me, C40 says. You absolute sicko. No chance. No chance. All right, we're going to be giving away another YouTube membership to those subscribed to the YouTube in the live chat. So if you guys are over on Twitter, hit the link, jump into the YouTube machine, sign in. You have a couple minutes to do it. We're going to be giving away another membership to a subscriber in the live stream after our second pick here at 111. We are cruising. We're absolutely cruising towards 2K for that 24-hour live stream. The absolute dream would be 2 weeks, mid-August, mid to late August, like a 24-hour live stream. Really, 2 weeks from today would be sick, the 18th. All right, what are we doing here? Palmer comes back to us? Dak comes back to us? Oh my. Do we just play this like a cash game here? We just go Dak and Stroud and just win? That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Both guys after ADP. I'm not overthinking this one. And then we can go legit like one of these two if it comes back to us. Let's just play ball. Let's just play ball. Singletary here or Palmer. Brandon Cooks, 0% chance he comes back to us, but I'm okay actually with going. Let's go Palmer here. Very strong still with Gibbs and Kyron. I cannot guarantee that we get one of Polk or Downs coming back to us. If I could guarantee that, and this is a sharper room, I would go the RB here. Yeah, in a 20-team final, like, I don't care, or 90-seat final even, I don't care if it's naked Dak. Maybe we get a late Tolbert or whatever it is, but I'm not too worried about stacking there. Plus, like, if you have a flatter scoring week from QBs, like it doesn't even matter. Yeah, so Polk goes at 113. Love Singletary here personally, 100%. Same. I mean, you can see my Singletary exposure, and this is from pick 125, 126, where he started behind Benson, he started behind Corum, he started behind all those rookies, and now he goes ahead of them correctly. Finally. But yeah, we got a real big head start on Singletary. Little Dallas mini here with Godwin as the bring back, week 16. This is going to be played more like a cash game though. 90C final small. 90C final small. Now the 2 out of 10, 2 out of 10. I would like to get a Dallas piece. But a late Tolbert, I'm completely okay with. Definitely an interesting one. All right, we have to do the giveaway. Everyone smash the like on the live stream if you guys enjoy the content. Hit the subscribe button. And another YouTube membership giveaway going to those in the live chat. Appreciate you guys. Good luck. Charge the card. Kendall from Succession gets the W. Congrats. T, what's up, dude? Saying, what's up, Pat? Finally just subscribed. Best of luck chasing 2K subs. It's only a matter of time. I appreciate you, man. Truly. Everyone's support has been so crazy this year and last year. Since we started, really. Just amazing. Best community out there. Easily. And you guys are everywhere. You guys spread like a virus. I don't think Underdog's going to drop another puppy just because of the other contests not filling right now. I find it tough that maybe you'll get a higher stakes, lower entrant contest. But even then, like, you have the Mastiff that has to fill. You have these other contests that have to fill still. They are trying to slow down BBM. Eliminators coming to a close. After the Eliminator comes to a close, you're going to have weekly winners come to a close. Both of those are on track for mid-August. So we'll just sort of see. We'll sort of see. I'm okay with double tapping RB. I'm okay with also getting Pat Fry here. Yeah, so like we said, Downs and Polk go off super early in this room. Gus Edwards goes to... I'm okay with Lloyd here. Let's bring in Marshawn Lloyd. And then maybe we just double tap RB. Maybe we bring in Ty Chandler. And he gone. I have to check out these squads. All right, 3 RBs. Eckler off. 3 RBs. 4. Hit him with the gritty at 6. He's probably done. Should be done. Do we just go Pat Fry here? Survive the wave? We have Schultz who's correlated. Let's go Pat Fry. Let's lean into Pat Fry. Here. Oh, I'm comfortable with stopping at 2 tight ends still with Pat Fry in the right scenario. Depends who my second tight end is. But usually going 3. This is going to be an interesting room, though. You know receivers are going to start flying off because Gritty is going to he's going to go the next 5 rounds at receiver. So I think the panic's going to start quick with receiver because he's going to forget about ADP and just get his guys too. Super interesting room. I don't think you're going to see a super flex. Yeah, we the last Superflex contest we saw was what? The Pug. They released a $12 single entry, and then they dropped another Pug, which was a 3-entry max, I believe. Yeah. Dudes, this is like... Yeah, we'll see. I don't think we got full news on what the leg injury was. Yeah, he hasn't gone into great detail yet. And it's not related to the hamstring. I just always played it through Deontay Johnson. 14%. Drafting with Gritty is always fun. 100%. You got to respect his style. He just goes and gets his guys. I like the Gabe Davis click now. I'm coming around. I'm coming around to it in August. He's out there catching touchdowns. Coming around to it. Charles in the house. What's up, baby? What's going on, dude? Algier off. Algier's a great click. Algier's a great click. Just leverages so many elite pieces, too. Mike Williams off at 147. That's a good price on Mike Williams. This guy, WD Simp, is just going like weekly winners on us. Mike Williams, Gabe Davis, J-Mo, Rashee Rice, Tyreek Hill, Achan. I like this team. Perhaps 2 value QBs. Hell yeah. Been drafting a lot on DK, but it feels impossible to win with super teams some people get. Yeah. They happen on Underdog too, but DK's you get the just like the average Joe people that draft like DFS teams. And then they're like, "Oh, Bestball, like I'll jump in it." You get like the Barstool guys, like. And I don't know, and let me know, because I actually have no idea. Does DK cancel as many drafts as Underdog? Like, do you even get notified when a draft gets canceled? Is that a thing? Yeah, Underdog's been refunding a lot of my drafts, so not as many super teams. We had a couple eliminators that just turned out like gas. I have to make sure that those didn't get canceled. You had people pulling up like Mahomes. Ooh. Ooh. What's the news on right? Putting forth a strong camp. We're going to go Chuba here. I'm okay with double tapping RB here. I'm okay with going our first or our second tight end with Fant. Chino off the board. You got to think this is maybe. No, you can't go Fant. You can't. I like the reach up for Michael Wilson there. He also brings in Wandale. I like that for this team. He gets a 12-pick slide on Myers, too. He's got McBride. The only question mark is Mahomes when he brings up Trey McBride with Marv. And then he isn't able to select. He isn't able to select Kyler when it comes back to him. I guess we're just going to go Old Faithful here. We're going to bring in Antonio Gibson. Get a little Week 16 minute with New England and Curtis Samuel as well. But so far, pretty balanced. Gibbs, Kyron, Marshawn Lloyd, Chuba, and Antonio Gibson. Pretty sure we just lean into this group with 5 when we start double anchor. Stroud and Prescott's really strong. Garrett Wilson, Tank Dell, Godwin, Deontay Johnson, Curtis Samuel, Palmer. 2-5, 8-3, I'm thinking, most likely, as like the best balance for this team. Are you not buying Rico looking good at camp? I'm buying that Zeke's probably going to be the red zone guy. And you're going to see a mix of both of them, which is probably fine for Rico's ADP. But is there a little risk not baked in for like the what if scenario if they bring in another RB? If another RB gets cut from another team, and I just think there's a little more risk than what people think with Rico. But if I drafted 10,000 teams, I'd have some Rico. Zeke's the guy, and they're also going to sign someone. See, like I think that's very valid. I think that's very valid. Jalen McMillan. If we go McMillan here, do we get Antonio Gibson back? Probably not. Is that okay? Probably. I like the McMillan click, and the fact that you can't get him in like the 17th every time now, the 16th even. He goes in back-to-back rooms in the 14th. His ADP is in the 15th, so he's just going to continue to rise too. Leggett goes at 166. Woohoo! Wow. Okay. Yeah. I would do that. Bakeroff at 172. Yeah, click those QBs, boys. Click those QBs. Let's see what Mike's been up to. Lamb with his first round pick. Next receiver, Bateman, Mims, and Quentin Johnston. A likely Simpson boy. Pairs him with Lamar. It's nice. It's nice. No way Dylan over Lloyd. We saw Dylan. Like, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about it. You're probably going to see all three RBs get used, but Adam Thielen going closer to where we have him ranked at 180. Troy Franklin off the board. Not getting the best of news from training camp. Not getting the best of news. Demarcus Robinson off. Let's bring in Jonnu here. Let's bring in Jonnu. Fun group to lean into, right? Like Gibbs, Kyron, we're leaning into these guys to hit the lineup 93% of the time. And then Lloyd might start a little slow, but you bring it in with Chuba and Antonio Gibson, who also have standalone value if their starters get hurt. No one wants Adam Thielen. Including us. Bringing in Juwan Johnson here. We got our three tight ends. Freiermuth, Smith, and Juwan Johnson. Kind of a fun combo there. We'll push Thielen to another lucky drafter. We also have Deontay Johnson on this team. I'm not heavy on Otten, and I think some of this has to do with they didn't have a strong wide receiver 3 last year, and I think Jalen McMillan can be that guy, taking even more of a target share from Otten. You're having Godwin go back to the slot as well. I'm not going to have a ton of Otten. I don't have any Otten. Now he's going to leverage good pieces if he could steal those touchdowns in a single game slate. That I acknowledge, but I'm willing to risk it. I think Otten should just be in the 18th round. So that's where I find myself struggling to click Otten. Yeah, literally, I don't have a share. Now, if I go to weekly winners, you'll see that I have shares of Otten. If you go to the eliminator, you'll see that I have shares of Otten because of like bye week 11 sort of fits in a lot of builds. But even there, you're not going to see over 8%. One of the highest fumble rates of the 2024 RB class. 100% a problem for Lloyd. Our last 2 clicks, Wilson, Dell, Godwin, Deontay Johnson, Cursim, and Joshua Palmer. Pretty strong. I mean, 6 receivers by Palmer usually means I'm leaning into stopping at 7 receivers, but we'll see what comes back to us. If we like an RB, I'm not completely opposed to going 2-6-7-3 with this. It's really going to be a luxury pick, and whether we want to spend that on receiver or running back will probably depend on who's left on the board. Who do we think is going to add more points to this team? Higher upside for the playoffs. Again, we're probably looking for a ceiling play with this team. Definitely looking for a ceiling play. Gibbs, Kyron, Lloyd, Chuba, and Antonio Gibson. Yeah, I think we can add in 2 really high upside guys, one in the running back room and one in the receiver room, just based on the players we drafted. Like, this would be a terrible team to bring in a Boyd. This would be a terrible team to bring in a Dortch. So we'll see what's left. I like the Javon Baker. He's gone, though. I think that's a nice click for Gritty's team. Also leaning into Roman Wilson. If he can earn that wide receiver 2 role in Pittsburgh, could help a team like Gritty's. But I like it better when Gritty does his two receivers through 3 rounds and then builds around like a double hero receiver room. It's a little better in my eyes, at least. He's wearing a whole different set of sunglasses, though. Like 3D glasses. And also did literally nothing last year, -1 game. I don't know why people are like so set on Cade Otton. And where's he go in this room? I mean, his ADP's 176. I have him at 189, and even I passed on him at 183. He goes at 191. Like, yeah, I would 100%. You would see me with 8% Otton if he just went a little later. Fuck. We wanted Devontae Walker and Will Shipley. Oh, dear God. Like Tolbert is not the highest upside click here. I like Slayton. Who do we have for RBs? Let's think about it. Let's think about it a little bit. Let's go Kendry Miller. 20 picks after ADP. You're basically getting them for free. If you can somehow get healthy and play the last 3 games of the year, like, that's all I would care. Make the team. Don't piss off the coaches. Get on the field. And I like the click as our RB6 on this specific team as well. If he busts, like, it's not really gonna change how this team does, in my opinion. I like the Malik Washington click here as well. Give us a little double in Miami. The Tolbert click does leverage elite pieces. Not the sexiest of clicks, but we get our correlation with Dak. Damn, I wanted Devontae. I wanted Tez. I wanted one of Tez, DJ Shark, or Javon Baker there. They all go, though. Slayton, I think, is fine, but it's kind of like whatever. You know you're getting, like, 3 spike weeks from Slayton, which is good for this range. He's like the cheaper Shaheed. It's just, I've also been watching a lot of the Daniel Jones, like, Giants training camp. It's been fucking ugly. It's been ugly with Jones trying to hit these guys in open space too. So maybe another year of pain for the Giants, but Slayton in this range is fine. Just take the correlation piece. It's ended up being another well-balanced, I think, fun draft with Stroud and Dak. We just take the value. We get the stack with Stroud. Gibbs, Kyron, Lloyd, Chuba, Antonio Gibson. We'll take the what-if on Kendry Miller at 202. And I have to buy the dip. When I'm already invested on this player, I feel like I have to buy the dip at 202. Garrett Wilson, Dell, Chris Godwin, Deontay Johnson, Curtis Samuel, Palmer, and Tolbert. I could see this. I could see this working. Freiermuth, Smith, and Juwan. RB dried up in this room quick. Yeah, I sort of noticed that was happening here, and then I think we were lucky to get Chuba Hubbard back to us at 154. We also reach up for Antonio Gibson. But that's what happens when someone goes AWOL on RBs early. We had a lot of people start 2 RBs, actually. CMC, Barkley, Achane, Pacheco. We had Gibbs, Kyron. The 12 spot hitting 4 RBs here, which is really, really nice in my opinion. Absolutely crushed that range. The value pocket of RBs, in my opinion. All right, let's hit this one. What's the date? There's no way. There's no way. Summer's flying by. It's going to be cold and mass. I'm going to be out there shoveling in no time. All right, you guys saw enough with my team. Hit him with the gritty. The team we all want to see. Mike, shout out to you, dude. Always leaning into his takes, and that you have to respect. Jalen Hurts and Anthony Richardson. Bringing them both up a little bit in ADP. Henry, Stevenson, Najee, Javonte, Ford, and Nick Chubb bringing in both. You love to see it. You love to see it. Lamb, Bateman, Mims, Quentin Johnson, Roman Wilson, Javon Baker, and Alec Cardio Pierce. Correlated. He correlated, though. Andrews, Goddard, and Kmet very strong at tight end. I would argue maybe too strong. I would say Ford probably doesn't do a lot for this team. If you think Nick Chubb's going to be a thing in the playoffs, you have enough to get him there. And I would spend that at receiver. If you know you're doing that, I'd spend this at receiver. Grab 2 more. Make this a 2-5-9-2. And I think it would have a better chance, in my opinion. But definitely leaning into some unknowns, right? Definitely leaning into some unknowns in these offenses, which is fun to do. But I think it needs a little more firepower. Logan, Pounder in the 4 spot. Daniels and Baker Mayfield. A little bit of floor and ceiling. Etienne, Montgomery, Brian Robinson Jr., Corum as RB4 with Rashawn Johnson. I like this. I like this build a lot. Chase, Evans, Smith, Terry as wide receiver 4. Brings in Downs. Had to reach up for him at 117. Also gets Mooney, which I like for this squad. Bring back in the Washington game, week 17. McMillan, double stack with Evans. His little week 16 bring back as well with Devonta Smith in that Washington game. Boyd and Slayton with Ferguson and Musgrave. Well balanced. Super well balanced. Definitely leaning into a good season from Jaden Daniels here, but I love that. I don't know if OJ Simpson was in the live stream, so if you're here, we'll cover the team, but Roofing Man announced, and he was at the 7 spot. Caleb, Kirk, and Deshaun Watson. Fun 3 QB build. JT, Chase Brown, Zach Charbonnet, J.K. Dobbins, and Prince. He had the week 16 bring back with Chase Brown, the week 17 bring back with Charbonnet. Definitely a hero running back build. If you guys are curious what you're seeing on the screen with the underlines and the parentheses, bestballoverlay.com, promo code Pounders to bring it from $30 a month to $20 a month. Be able to fix your portfolio, be able to go into it, upload it, check your BBM teams, see your closing line values on every single team you drafted, where you drafted them, where they go today, as well as getting your whole portfolio digested into a graphs format where you can see which games you're targeting week 17. You can also check week 16, week 15 if you're that kind of sick guy. You can check your mini stacks. It'll basically tell you which games you are heavily invested in, which ones you're light on, and what better time than now to fix that than the month of August, which is the heaviest month for drafting. As you can see, we're heavy on that Buffalo Jets game. Also Chargers, New England. And then some of these I've been trying to bring up as well, which is just nice. It's nice to know because you think you're targeting games, you think you're on games, and you look at your portfolio, it's like, holy shit, like I'm on these specific players, but I don't have those game stacks. Amon-Ra St. Brown, DJ Moore, Amari Cooper, Keenan Allen, Keon Coleman, Troy Franklin, McMillan, Cedric Tillman, bounce back year with Kyle Pitts and Bowers very strong at tight end. Double stack with Chicago. Week 16 here with Amon-Ra. Week 17 with Charbonnet bringbacks. He has the double stack with Cleveland. He has a single stack with Pitts, week 17. Like, there's fully correlated team. Definitely leaning into some of these rookies. But wow, like this is just, there's a lot to digest here. Hero running back Bill with JT. RB3 Charbonnet. You're definitely leaning into, you know, 3 of these 4 hitting, which I like Chase Brown, I like Charbonnet, so one of these 2 hitting to make this a very strong room. 4 receivers by Keenan Allen, 5 by Coleman. I feel like I would want 1 in between Coleman and Troy Franklin, but you're just leaning into good season from Troy Franklin or McCaffrey, Cedric Tillman, which is fine. And then Pitts and Bauer is just so strong. It's a fun one. That's definitely a unique squad right there. Bindle's in the house. What's up, baby? Hope you're doing well, man. Our team, and is that it? Are we missing someone? We'll give someone a minute. Did we miss someone's team that was in here? No, I don't think so. I have too much of the 49ers Lions game. I don't know if you can have too much of one of the highest scoring game totals on the year. That was my strategy last year with Detroit versus Dallas, having this last year and utilizing that, coming in 4th place in the Dalmatian with an absolute super stack of that Dallas-Detroit game. And obviously Lamb just going crazy, putting us in a 4th place finish. 2 teams with Devontae Adams and Lamb. Just absolutely unlucky. C40 and quad. All right, I knew we were missing something. Quad here at 8. Allen, Lawrence, and Drake May. Very cheap price on Drake May. But yes, I'm probably stopping here at 2, 98% of the time. Bijan, James Cook, Tony Pollard, McLaughlin, and Bucky Irving. A lot of touches here. Olave, Diggs, Ridley, Addison, Polk, AD, Robinson, Tez. The Tez. We wanted Tez bad. And Evan Ingram and Hunter Henry. I like this combination. Has a double stack in New England. Has the single stack with Josh Allen, just James Cook. So again, a little different there. 10 picks or 9 picks after ADP. The week 17 bring back in with Ridley with the naked T-Lot. No, he's got Ingram. Very nice. Very nice. It's a well-balanced squad. 5 receivers through Polk. You're trying to push through Addison until the suspension's over. You get him at 89, and then you're getting back a pick, you know, that's worth like pick 66 pre-suspension news. Get a nice fall on AD at 137. Pair it with the more of a floor type guy with Demarcus Robinson, and then another ceiling play. Like, there's a lot to this team that I like the construction of the receiver room here. Just a well-balanced team. Very strong at QB. Gets another team stack here for week 16, week 17. There he is. there he is, C40. I knew. I keep forgetting that this is your username. You gotta change your YouTube name to it. So oh God, no such thing. Kyler and Geno is a good combo. He ends up just getting gifted Kyler because of, like, I don't understand this from the 12 spot. Marv, Drake London, and then on the 3-4 term brings in Trey McBride. If you go McBride and Marv, you want Kyler, right? You want Kyler, but if you go Mahomes, it could put you in a tricky situation where you can't take Kyler. And that's exactly what we saw. We saw Kyler fall back to him and him just be in a situation where he has to double tap RB. Kind of feels bad in my opinion. But C40 takes Kyler from him happily at pick 86. Also gets Geno, James Conner, Ty Chandler, Austin Eckler, Estime, Justice Hill, and Jordan Mason. Oh dear. Just leaning into some uncertainty there is kind of fun. Also, probably new information for only, what? The first 70% drafted. Probably didn't know about the Jordan Mason news. Same thing with like Trey Sermon out of Indy, also getting some buzz as the potential RB2 there. Puka Collins, Zay Flowers, O'Dunes, Lockett, Wicks, Ricky Pearsall, and Greg Dortch gets that correlation with Kyler. Sam Laporte and Kittle, obviously very, very strong. 4 receivers through O'Dunes, 5 Lockett, 6, 7, 8. I think he catches up here. The RB room's wild. The RB room, you definitely need some stuff to break right, but not impossible. definitely not impossible. Very, very strong at tight end. It's really tough for me to see these double elite tight end teams, and man, I don't mind it as much. I will say I don't mind it as much when Kittle is the second tight end because he has that elite ceiling. He can spike in ahead of these receivers and running backs as a flex play. So Kittle's a little more palatable, but yeah, another RB in that range, and this team would be gas. So yeah, I missed on Sharps and Lloyd. Yeah, some of these sharper clicks are going to go earlier in sharper rooms. Does make it a little tougher to build out hero running back rooms when you're in sharper rooms because everyone's targeting those same RBs that we know are probably mispriced. So appreciate everyone coming out today. We absolutely crushed it on the likes. We had a few giveaways for the subscribers. If you guys enjoyed the content, go down, slap the like on the way out, leave a comment, refresh the video, and drop the sub. Also, check out bestballoverlay.com. Literally no better time to download this than right now, the heaviest draft time of the year before we come to a close. It's almost football season. So we'll catch you guys on the next one. Appreciate everyone. Pounders.